Hey guys, just want to quickly share some tools and techniques with you regarding how you can control your property in Airbnb remotely. I live in Florida and I have a house in Bakersfield, California, and I'm pretty much hands off with that, and that allows me to start searching for more markets in different states and different locations, so I don't have to drive there or worry that I need to be physically there. So I want to share these techniques with you. It's gonna basically help you the same if you're living in an expensive neighborhood, if you're living in a neighborhood that you probably can't really buy a house. I don't know, for example, if I was in LA, and in LA it's really expensive to buy a property for Airbnb that is gonna have a good location or any of that sort. So I start searching for different areas, but at that time I was looking for something that I can physically drive there. So I picked Bakersfield because it was just 2 hours of drive. But now I don't need to, because I figured, with these techniques and these tools that I've came across for the past a year or two, I can technically buy anything anywhere. I still prefer in the US because of the mortgage and all the other stuff, but you can buy anything around the world anywhere you want. Or even if you're living in a neighborhood that is not super great for Airbnb or vacation rental, it doesn't have the best occupancy rate, and you like certain areas, I don't know, if you want to buy a mountain house, if you want to buy a lake house, anything, as long as you have internet, you can completely control your own property. You don't have to give it to property management companies. They charge you to use a certain tools that I'm going to show you. I hope this will give you insight that you can search anywhere you want, and it will take away that fear that, do I need to be physically somewhere to start my Airbnb? Do I need to live close proximity to be able to, what if the guest needs something? What if something breaks? What if I need to turn on and off something? Or any of that question goes to your head. Most of them can be eliminated with these simple tools. Stick around, let me show you some of these.
First one I'm using is this Eufy security camera to just monitor outside of my house. Obviously you can't have anything inside of your property because it's privacy concern, so you can't do that. But for outdoor, I use this security camera. There are plenty of brands that you can use. I like Eufy. It's your choice. It's a 2K resolution. It's pretty responsive, quick. The one I suggest you to use is get a wired one, so you don't have to worry about constantly charging it or ask your cleaners to go charge your cameras. And you can monitor it anytime you want without worry about, oh, my battery is dying. So it is obviously connects to Wi-Fi. I really like this one, so I'll leave the link of all of these, by the way, in the description. You can use them anytime you want. The next one I'm using is this smart lock. It has Wi-Fi inside it, so I don't have to worry about getting another hub. It's Eufy. It connects to the same app. It has all of the functions that you would expect it to have. There are plenty of other brands out there, Sledge or whatever, that is the most popular one, but those aren't available for some reason, and you have to go in a queue to get them. This one has been working out for me perfectly fine, and I really like the quality of it. The next one is a party squasher. So this will tell you if there's a potential party in your house. You can just basically nip it in the butt if there's a party going on in the house, and before it gets too ugly and your neighbors complain and cops show up or whatever, you can just find out if there's a party going on in your house, and then you can just ask your guests to stop that. Kind of like the fact that it says Miami beach house, possible party. If you have a beach house in Miami, there is gonna be a party on it, so expect that to come. Anyways, the next one is this smart smoke alert or smoke detector. It will give you instant notification if there is smoke going on in your house. We don't want smokers in our house, or we don't want smoking at all in our house, so it gives you instant notification. The next one you definitely need to have is this Google Nest thermostat. It's awesome. You'll need that. Your guests will forget to turn off the HVAC or the heating system or cooling system, and it's gonna break on you, or the best case scenario, your utility bill will go to the roof. So definitely get one of these, and for it's pretty smart. It will know if someone is in your house or not based on the motion detection that is in front of it, and it will turn it off if no one is using it. So this definitely is a lifesaver. Have that, it's gonna help you a lot. Another one that I really like is this wireless dimmer. You can plug any lamp into it, it can dim it. Also, you can schedule it to turn it off, on, dim, whatever you want. Slightly a bit pricier. The other alternative option is it's a bit cheaper. Is this Wi-Fi smart plug. Doesn't dim, but you can remotely turn on, off, or schedule it. It's perfect for, I don't know, outdoor lighting. Again, your guests will forget to turn off the light, or you can even get this smart light bulbs, and they're RGB, pretty cool to use. The app is really awesome. You can have that instead. Another one that I suggest you to use is this Amazon Wi-Fi extender. They work great. They not only extend the Wi-Fi to your property, so the guests won't complain about, oh, you got a dead spot in this area and your Wi-Fi doesn't work or whatever. Not only that, it also gives you the ability to kind of control the network of your house and have a little bit of security over it. With a click, you can just turn off your network or turn it on, and it will show you devices that they're plugged into your network. Pretty cool, definitely suggest that. Another cool little device that I have and I use it and it's pretty fun. It's a little bot. It's like a button pusher. It connects to your Wi-Fi, and then you can stick it to anything and it will push a button. You can turn on, off any button that you want. It's cool, it works. The app is fun, and I have it for certain things that, you know, there was no way to replace the switch or anything. Let me quickly show you the property management software that I'm using. There are plenty of these different property management softwares. Personally, I like Guesty and I like Hospitable. The reason for that is, as far as I know, these two are the only one that they have a mobile app, and I really like to have everything on a mobile app. All of my listing, calendar, messages, all of the detail of the upcoming bookings, everything will come into one app, and you can just unify that and take a look at it at a glance anywhere that you are, so you don't have to be in front of a computer to check it out. I talk with the developers of these two companies. I really like them. Hospitable is a slightly smaller team, but they know what they're doing. They're pretty smart, and it's slightly cheaper. I personally have been using Guesty, so I haven't had a chance to switch to Hospitable. I might do it at some point, but so far both of them work perfectly fine, and I really like using them. Without them, it would be a little bit extra hassle to just constantly have it in your head. Do I need to send a message? Did I ask for a review? Did I send this to cleaners? Did I ask them for a certain type of task of cleaning? Do they have the same calendar as I do? If you are looking to manage your own property, you will need a property management software. Another thing that I definitely suggest you to use is a smart pricing software. I personally use PriceLab, but there are a couple more that you can use. Look into the pricing of them, which one works for you better, but they generally do pretty much the same thing. The reason I'm using these softwares, such as PriceLab and Guesty, is because I want this business to run a little bit passive, and it doesn't require my full attention at a time. This allows you to expand and scale your this side hustle to something that is more profitable, and it can probably replace your day-to-day job.
A couple other tips and tricks that I would like to share with you, since we're all planning to make this business as passive as possible and as hands-off as possible, as headache-free as possible, is I would suggest you to create a welcome book in a PDF format so you can send your guests upon arrival. So later on, they're not going to ask you too many questions because it will be on that PDF. Create also instruction for stuff around your house, something similar to fireplace or hot tub, or something that is slightly more complicated for the guests to use, and you want them to be used in a certain way. Create a little instruction, put it next to it so they don't have to bug you with questions later on. Or even you can go fancier and create a QR code and link it to a video and show them, demonstrate them how to use that. One more thing is you have to rely on your cleaners a lot. So talk with them, say, hey, I won't be hands-on, I won't be local, so I want you to be able to go to the property anytime I ask you. and later on I'll compensate for that. Have them invoice it to you if for any trip that they make it to your property. If the guest asks for certain things, or due to his the fan or whatever, they can have hands-on on the property. They will go in there, they make the commute, and you'll compensate for it later on. It will give you the peace of mind for that if a person needs to be there locally, and you can rely on cleaners for that. Or also I have a gardener that goes once a week, and I trust him. So I told him, if there is anything that I need you to go in there and take care of the guests, I want you to go, and it doesn't matter what time that is, I want you to go, and I'll compensate you for your commute. He agreed to it, and again, peace of mind. Also, buy durable materials. Buy stuff that they're not gonna break easily, and you don't have to constantly replace them. Even if they break, or if they destroy it, as part of the business, as part of the cost of the business, that you can take it in and it's fine, and you can replace them. You can just buy that, whatever is broken, if it's glass or plates or whatever it is, purchase it, send it to your cleaners. They will take it to your property next visit. Another thing is, I have one owner closet that my cleaners have access to it, and I have spare of everything in that. Duvet, pillows, sheets, you name it. There will be a lot of stuff in that closet. Every time cleaners go in there, they can, if something is broken, they can quickly replace it. There are many other ways that you can be creative and take away your need of be physically at your property and scale up your portfolio. These are some of them that I shared with you. This is it. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please like. And this is a new channel. It needs your support. It needs your love. I really appreciate if you subscribe and stick around. I'll bring more videos, I'll bring more experiences, and I'll share them with you. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.